I hope this comes in clear. So this is from Mark Deluxe channel. I think who was featuring another channel, but I did post a video in my community. I just want you to do a closer look at this. Okay, this is like incredible. So just doing a little research here. Look at the detail on this thing. All right, look at that. I mean, that's like bone, or what would be like bone. Okay, that's just my take on it, my thoughts and theories on things. So then we have, I was doing a little research on King Kong versus Godzilla, and you could think that's just a movie. I'm not going to be for you then. That's okay. That's from Mark's channel. You see the entities up there? That's an eye. That's an eyeball. Right here, we have ancients. Where's my, I need a pen or something. Yeah, hold on a second. Uno momento, por favor. Maybe I don't have one right here. Anyway, okay, so that's above us. Or through. Going just through. Just through. We'll just call it through. Then I was just doing a little research. All right, that's also from Mark's channel. And I did the, like, about the scepter and stuff as well. Okay, and then, I mean, like, look at this. That's a face, because that's a face. That's a head. If you can't see, I'll show you. Those are eye sockets. That's a profile of a face. Right, this goes into a body as well. There's a lot of ancient stuff here. Remember, the Vatican opened up portals. I'm going to keep reminding everybody, the Vatican opened up portals. Right, so then I was just doing a little research on, there's a picture, oh, right here. This picture here, and then we have this thing here. It may not be exact, but yes, I do believe this is why all these battles have been happening, wars in other countries, finding ancient stuff, because remember, the Sumerians were here at one point and they are here again, or still here, or however you want to put that, doesn't matter. All right, so they have this level of what you call ancient technology, or technology, that's how you have a phone, all right, and it's way more than just a phone and a computer, all right, we're talking about quantum levels of things here now, and they've been very open about that. Again, your president has been talking, Mr. Trump has been talking about stargates. Okay, so what I'm talking about is not that far out there, and it's not. It's never that far out there. It's just how you grasp, not me. I'm just showing you what's there. All right, so this is ancient in this movie, air quote movie. They show you how they are tapping into like inner earth using energy, right? That they really have no business doing. They don't even know. I don't think they have any business doing this. But that looks just like that. Looks just like that. And that's in the sky. Clearly, I don't know where, but someplace tropical. And this was Mark Deluxe featured this on his channel, and I was looking at this, and you can see the like teeth, if you will, in this right here, rivets, whatever word you want to use to describe that. They also have that in front of the Vatican as well, and they're trying to say that's Earth. I've shown pictures on that as well. But I'm like looking at this, and I'm like, dang, that looks like that. That's why they go over to the Middle East, and they're having all these battles in these different countries, because, and that's why we have the Gulf of America, not Mexico, because there is ancient shit there. And Mr. Trump wants it, and he does. It's going, like, all hell is breaking loose. Again, the Vatican opened up portals. Trump is talking about stargates. This is not that far of a grasp, and it's not. It may not look exactly like this, but I think that's pretty damn close. So I'm looking at this like, yeah, that looks like, you know, again, King Kong versus Godzilla. When Kong breaks, you know, sends the spear through the sky to break the Matrix. You know, we are not where we think we're just not. We are on a biological entity, Tiamat. I mean, and this goes back to like even I was getting a lot of like information about like even like to the family core of back to Marduk and Tiamat. All right, and if you don't know Marduk and Tiamat, Tiamat is what we're on. She is a primordial dragon. We're on 7 of them. Each continent is a dragon. And it's the biology's there. I mean, you can argue all day long, doesn't matter. The biology is there. And so we're on dragons, all right? So if you don't know the story, Marduk severed Tiamat to create heaven and earth. I have captured, and many others have captured. You know, you'll see the spinal, you'll see the spinal column and the rib cage of a dragon. It even is in scripture that we are wrapped in Leviathan's skin. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you real quick is images of the sun. So let me just pull that up real quick. All right, let me pull up the images of the sun. And I'm going to try to find the image also back from the Ohio incident. All right, so this is the sun. That looks like an arm coming down, some kind of arm. All right, some kind of arm. That's supposed to be the sun. The sun is definitely not what they're telling us it is. We're in the sun. We're a dormant star. We are. Go back to reading about Marduk Tiamat. Okay, so this is us. We're looking at reflections of us constantly. That's why you have mirrors. That's why you have phone. Everything's a reflection here. I mean, it's just bringing it down to the basics for those who are sitting in the back row. Okay, so that's like an arm coming down, or like it looks like actually, or you could call it like this looks like a joint, if you will, or like a disc, right? In your spine, you have a disc in between your vertebrae, right? Looks like a disc type piece. Okay, this is very smooth for the sun. Just saying. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in here. A lot of energy. A lot of battle in the energy. All right, so then here's the sun. You can almost see the outline of a face in here. I can, anyway. And they show us that, like, in commercials, like cartoons, when to sell your friggin' intelligence. You know, with the sunglasses on the sun, etc. So then this right here. This, I got a little tap on the shoulder, like, if you saw the image, and I'll see if I can try to find it. I do have it saved. When the train incident in Ohio, back in 2022, I believe it was, the burn that it put in around us, the skin around us, and I've just shown so much evidence of it. I'm not even concerned who doesn't believe or understand at this stage. It looks very similar to that, like a melanoma. Okay, this is why I say we're in the sun. You know, and I'm just me. I'm not a scientific anybody. I'm just paying attention. I do a lot of research on this, and I just get guided to it. And that I was like, that looks like the melanoma, the burn, because that left a burn mark, and it did. I don't know if I have a picture on I have it stored and saved in something different. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Just give me a second here, and I really should have like propped that up. It was way back yonder. Way back yonder. It was a picture of, you could see it. It was like a melanoma, like we get from the sun. Let me see if I can find it super quick. Yeah, let me go way back. I got a ton of pictures. Just like most sky watchers do. I don't even know if that's what we really are. We're just paying attention. You know, we're just paying attention. We know something's up. We know something ain't right. Let's see. I'd show you, but I have, personal pictures in here too that I protect the privacy of others. Let's see. I'm gonna try to find it real quick. And if I don't, I will try to find it and post it what I'm talking about. Again, we're in that. We're the dormant star. I believe it was 2022. And then I've had people send me pictures of, we're capturing dragons. We're capturing organic and not organic, like machines, scepters, the supernatural. We're in the dirt. We're in the dirt, man. We're in the dirt. We're in a graveyard. We're going to see all kinds of shit. Part of my mouth, but facts. Facts. Let me see if I really want to find that and drive it home. Okay, let me just show you an example of an ancient skull. Like, if you think I'm really out there, I'm not. Like, that shit's real. Things were here before we were. We're in the graveyard of that. I'm going to keep driving it home. And the Vatican is, the churches are all about what? Spirituality, correct? Yes, they are. They're opening up doors that they have not opened up, that the dark and the light had to agree upon. They had to. Okay, they had to. For this is the time. This is prophecy. We're in it. Things have to go this way for whatever reason it has to go this way, because it just can't keep going on like this. A lot of darkness is on the earth right now, and just from a paranormal investigative standpoint of view, people are capturing more paranormal activity than they've ever have. I mean, I grew up in a generation that wasn't discussed. Like, we don't talk about those things. Like, ghosts don't really exist. It's your imagination. It's not your imagination. They do exist. It's just in a different form of being, a state of matter, if you will. And now the veil is really dropped. I mean? Like, I don't know how much more but it's gonna be so apparent to everybody. And those of you who just, I don't know, get off on making fun of people like me and others who are showing you what's going on, the laugh is going to be on you, because you're not paying attention. And that's not my business. And I'm not concerned who's not paying attention. So that goes back to the apex. Like, they are tapping into things that we don't understand. They're keeping secrets from us. Like, even watching some footage from Area 51. Like, why are you still keeping that a secret from the general public? Like, it's there. Everybody knows it's there. I don't know one person that doesn't know about Area 51. And yet it's still a secret. Like, seriously. Again, Trump is talking about Stargate, so they're already tapping into that stuff. They're tapping into things that, how do they know how to use that? I'm going to bring it back. How do they know how to use that stuff? They're blocking off Stargates, they're repairing Stargates, they're tapping into ancient memories, ancient technology. They're trying to alter something here. It is not okay. And I'm sorry, if you're a Trump supporter, you go sit in the back row, because you're still not woke. You're still not woke. They're all what is that saying? It's just a different feather of the same dang bird. All right, we're still dealing with the same dang bird, just a different feather of it. And it is. And their agenda is their agenda. He doesn't give a crap about people, and he doesn't. He has his own agenda. And if you read between the lines, you can hear it. He tells you. You just got to know how to hear what he's saying. This whole AI, this is an organic structure. She's not going to tolerate it anymore. Volcanoes will continue to erupt. Storms will continue to happen. You have massive things. The ocean is so huge. There are very large things. Talk about water transferring. That will create tsunamis, big things moving through. Into Thin Air did a whole segment. He was the one that discovered that anomaly in the water. And you know what? I call out anyone who you try to claim that was you. No, man, it was Into Thin Air that did. I've seen other channels use the same footage. Like, you don't even give the channel the fucking credit it deserves. So, boom. He was the one that discovered that huge anomaly coming out of, like, down in South America, down there. If you look at what Agartha is, right? We're a realm. There's other outside realms around us. There are gateways, there are waterways, and you can't be like, no. Like, have you paid attention to the ocean? It's fucking huge. There's a lot of shit under there. There's a ton of stuff under there. Atlantis sank. And there's a ton of technology there that they are trying to get a hold of. They have a hold of it. They're using it. And they are. And they're using it in ways we're not privy to understand or know. And they're using it, like, against us. For years, listen, I've been with I feel the best of the best on as far as the Skywatcher community. We may not always see eye to eye, but I've been walking side to side with the best of the best. And yes, there are machines up there. It's spoken about in the Book of Enoch, in the what is going on here, and what is going on here, and the ancient technologies, and the angels, and the four corners of the earth. Like, it's real, So I'm going to try to find this melanoma, because she left you probably can just look it up yourself, but it left a huge burn mark. Like you could see the skin around us. And that's when I was doing more research about Tiamat and Marduk in that battle and what happened, which goes down to the family core, and it does, and how that's broken and the betrayals in families and unhealed shit and trying to take over and no respect and Tiamat, her own children turned against her. Um, and again, you can do that research yourself. It's there. And how this place was made. It's literally written in the ancient Sumerian text, not your Bibles. Your Bibles are based off of the ancient Sumerian text. I got a ton of pictures here. Like, look at this stuff coming in our world. Like, look at that. Like, it's not a cloud. That's not a cloud. That is matter. Matter coming into our world. Thank you. I really want to find this picture because it drives it home from the pictures of the sun that we're seeing, and they want you to think it's way out there, and it's not as far away. It's not as far away as they want us to believe, and it's not. Hold on, I really want to find. I know I have the picture. I would show you, but like again, I have personal pictures on here that I protect the privacy of my loved ones. Again, you have people doing paranormal investigations out there. They're dealing with things that were hidden from us. Like Dean Koontz wrote a book years ago called Midnight. Here, I'll just show you some. Like, look at this stuff here. Like, that's texture. That's features, man. That's texture. That's features. That's texture. They also, and it's written, they have also like an umbilical connected to them. And that shows us in the ancient text as well. There were different ways they come through our realm. I really do want to find this picture. I probably should have bumped it up and queued it up beforehand. I do apologize. But I was just seeing, I'm like, that's the same thing from when Ohio train crash and it burned our air quote, the sky, the matter around us. It burned it. It left a cancerous melanoma around us. And we're seeing it in the sun. And then you have channels out there trying to make it sound like, oh, that's not that big. There's no holes in the sun. Like, don't listen to them. There's huge holes in the sun. Man, like, here, look at this. Like, hello, like half the sun is missing right there. That was back in, what's the date on this one? Hold on. This was back in August 2023. I mean, look at that. That's concerning. That's us. And I've also matched up, the earthquakes that we have when the volcanoes erupt with what's going on the sun. It all aligns. It all matches. I really do want to find this melanoma picture. Like, look at this. This is our sun. Like, seriously. It's not even all the way there. This was, again, August 2023. You can even see the face in it. There's a lot going on. They're not going to tell you. I don't listen to mainstream anything because they're not going to tell you anything at all. I mean, it's going to burn out. And I think that's what they're calling, the field around us. I really want to find this picture. Okay, and when I'm talking about the magnetic fields and how Ra is here, this is what I'm talking about. The energy here. Okay? As the energy flows and the magnetic fields move, okay, like spaghetti, they move, you start seeing the images that are painted in the ancient, like the petroglyphs from Egypt, of Ra, of Osiris, of Isis, Anubis, all of them. It's there because Ra is here. Now I don't know what that means, and I'm not, and it's just she's been putting a lot of stress on her. This is supposed to be us. She's been heating up, and this is what back in 2023. So this is what I've been saying when I say Ra's here. This is how you pay attention to this stuff, or don't, but it's not supposed to look like that. at all. So, I really want to find that. I hope I can. If not, I will find it and post it, and post the picture of the sun with what looks like a melanoma. I mean, I can't, it's so weird because I can't tell you how much flack I've gotten about filming the sky. And it's just like, that's kind of weird to me. The truth sometimes is a really bitter pill for people to swallow. We're supposed to pay attention to the sky, even it's like, written. I will show you signs in the sun, in the moon, in the stars, in the sky. They didn't make that up. I don't know if I can find it. Anyway, I will find it and I will post it in my community, along with the picture of the sun on how I'm talking about this. And this is about the Battle of Marduk, Tiamat, the betrayal that happened, that took place. Look at, okay, here's this another picture of the sun. Like, look at this is huge. Like, she's breaking apart, dimming out. And this is what I believe surrounds us. That originally, I don't know, either encapsulated us or protects us, one of the two. And they show you in everything, like a dragon's skin can withstand fire, radiation. Suns are dragons, and they are. And we are on 7 of them here on the continents. And it's all been biologically proven that this place is decomposing. I think that they're worried this whole place is going to just fall apart. And this is why they're so heck bent on building these smart cities. So that you're not paying attention, first and foremost. This isn't just like, oh, your computer. Like, this is a level that they're really, when you have, again, Majestic 5, if you don't know what Majestic 5 is, it's levels of knowing things that are going on behind the scenes that American or any public is not privy to, levels of like Area 51, when they're not even knowing if this is real anymore or this is all AI around us. That's telling in itself. And they don't want you paying attention to that, because I think they're worried this whole place is going, because we're decomposing. She's decomposing, and or she's regenerating, one of the two. More landslides are going to happen, more floods are going to happen, more volcanic eruptions are going to happen, and they're trying to control that. You can't control that. So when I find the picture, I will post it. But that's a huge hole. That's not a teeny hole. And when that faces, I don't know, us, which is what I do, I really believe that we're inside of this. Higher winds, what they're saying, like hailstorms, it's just going to wreak more havoc on the world that we're in, So I just wanted to do a closer look at that with Mark's picture. Let me go back to the original real quick, and I'll wrap this up. I didn't want to even be on here this long. I just could see it. I'm like, wow, that's incredible. And this is what they're battling over, this ancient stuff that they're finding, okay? They're finding this ancient stuff. They're having wars over it. Stargates, Anunnaki technology, Pleiadian technology, Egyptian technology, and then you have this that's in the sky. They look very similar. Have a great day. Peace out.